Ever wondered why, despite clear evidence, some insist on beliefs that defy logic? Picture this. You're in a heated debate over whether we've really been to the moon. You come armed with facts, yet your opponent, clinging to conspiracy theories, seems unshakable. It's baffling, right? This scenario begs the question, why do some people, despite lacking knowledge, consider themselves experts? Let's dive into this phenomenon, often leaving us scratching our heads in disbelief. It turns out, psychology and neuroscience offer insights into this perplexing behavior. Imagine someone who's never read a book on astronomy confidently arguing about space. It sounds absurd, but it happens more often than you'd think. Research by social psychologists David Dunning and Dunning-Kruger sheds light on this. They explored why some people overestimate their knowledge and abilities. Their findings reveal a startling truth. A gap often exists between our self-perception and reality. This discrepancy leads to overconfidence in some, despite clear evidence of their limitations. Consider the story of a man who thought lemon juice could make him invisible to cameras during a robbery. This bizarre belief led to his arrest, yet he was genuinely surprised when caught. This story inspired Dunning-Kruger's research, leading to the discovery of what's now known as the Dunning-Kruger Effect. This effect explains why some with minimal knowledge or skill believe they're experts. It's a cognitive bias where the less you know, the more confident you might feel about your knowledge. This is because recognizing your limitations requires a certain level of competence to begin with. Interestingly, this isn't just about ignorance. Our brains have a tendency to boost our self-image, a phenomenon known as egocentric bias. This bias makes us view ourselves in a favorable light, often distorting reality to fit this narrative. It's why we might take credit for successes while distancing ourselves from failures. But why does this matter in debates or discussions? It's simple. Our brains prioritize maintaining a positive self-view over acknowledging facts that might challenge this. In arguments, this means we might ignore evidence or logic to avoid admitting we're wrong, especially if it threatens our self-concept. This behavior isn't just frustrating, it's deeply rooted in our psychology and evolution. Historically, self-preservation often meant asserting dominance, even if it meant ignoring the truth. This instinct, while less relevant today, still influences our behavior, leading to stubbornness in the face of contradictory evidence. Moreover, our society has a complex relationship with intelligence. On one hand, we admire it. On the other, it intimidates us. This fear can lead to defensive behaviors, especially when we encounter someone whose intellect seems beyond our reach. It's a natural, albeit unhelpful, reaction to feeling outmatched. So, what does this all mean for those frustrating discussions? It suggests that understanding and patience are key. Recognizing our own biases and limitations is the first step towards meaningful dialogue. It also highlights the importance of fostering a culture that values learning and humility over the need to always be right. In closing, consider the wise words of comedian George Carlin. Think of how stupid the average person is, and realize half of them are stupider than that. It's a humorous, if sobering, reminder of the challenges we face in communication. But with awareness and empathy, we can bridge the gap between perception and reality, leading to more productive and respectful exchanges.